Hi, everybody. I'm going to attempt to give you a quick getting started instructional video with this. So basically the first thing you should do, of course, is make sure your connections are right. In this case, I have the mix output connected to my mixer. You could also use headphones. And with the function knob, which is this one, let's go to random. And you should hear right away, this random pattern, which is a good, quick way to check your connections. And you could also, make sure all the knobs are working properly, whatever. And so we know we have sound, so the machine is working so far. Okay, let me give you a quick explanation of what the bank knob, which is this one, does. Obviously, it selects the banks, which you can see also over here. As you switch them, they go from 1 to 16. It also selects the MIDI channels, the MIDI transmit and receive channels, depending on the position of this knob. So when you're on MIDI play, which is basically MIDI receive, now the knob allows you to select the MIDI channel that the machine is receiving on. So let's say I want MIDI channel 1, or 2. So I'm going to leave it on 2 for now. Now, if you're in keyboard mode, this allows you to select what MIDI channel that's transmitting on. So let's put it on 1 for now. Okay, so let's go back to the first thing that you probably want to do, which is programming a pattern. You go to Pattern Edit, which is the third position to the right, and now you select a bank. Now I want to program a pattern. You see that the done LED is lit up, and that means the pattern is empty. So press run again so it's not on. This indicates that we're on bank 12. And now let's program some notes. To actually enter edit mode, you press the next button, which will allow us to go through all the 16 steps. So now we're at step 1, and we want to program a C, and then step 2, whatever, just program the notes that you want. Okay, and I went one more, so I want to go back, because as you see now, the done LED is flashing, means that information was entered into memory, but it's not been saved yet. As a matter of fact, the done button, you should think of it as saved, as in the computer. So once I press it once, now that information is saved. So if I press the run button, I actually hear what I just programmed. So basically, I just programmed notes right now. Now let me explain a little bit about these 3 buttons and these 2. This one is for programming rests. This is for programming attack notes. And this is for the slide, which is sort of it's a portamento thing. So a cool feature about the xoxbox, as opposed to the 303, is that you can actually do all this stuff live as a sequencer is running, which is the way I like to do it. So I'm going to show you how I do it. First, maybe I'll slow it down just a little bit. So now I'm going to program some attacks. I'm going to bring the accent up so I can actually hear a little better. So you can hear those notes that I accented. They're louder now, right? All right. Again, as soon as you do an edit, the done LED now is flashing. So I want to save that, so I'm going to press this, and now it's not flashing anymore, so it's been saved. And okay, now I want to program some slides. So let's do sort of the same thing. All right, so it's all right for now. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's... So now I got the slides in there. Now you could also program the octaves. So you could do it live, or you can do it... Everything can be done. For some reason, I like to do the attack and slides live as I hear the note pattern already recorded. But now we can also do it step by step. So let me just program some of these just for the fun of it, so you can see. So let's say, just going to do some random stuff. So I programmed, notice that I pressed the done button. I'm already used to do it. And there's a bug, which is not a bug, it's maybe not the greatest programming that I'm going to tell you later that can sort of screw you up, which I'll show you in just 1 second. Let's just make sure that the octaves that I programmed are there. All right, so they are there. So let me tell you what that bug is, which is not really a bug, but okay, let's say I already programmed, you know, a 16-step pattern, right? But now there's a note on step 7 that I didn't like, right? So I'm gonna go. I advanced to step 7. And I was like, okay, it's A sharp. I want it to be G sharp. And now, as you see, the done LED now is flashing, meaning that I've just made an edit, and you would expect that if I press done now, that the whole thing is saved with the change. But see what happens when you do that. Basically, because I didn't advance the next button up to step 16, now my pattern all of a sudden, it's only a 7-step pattern. And luckily, actually the information that was there before, it's still there. So don't panic if this happens to you and you have the greatest pattern. So what do you do if you forget to advance the next button up to the 16, that like I just did? Go back to edit mode. So now I'm gonna actually put that note back to A sharp, and now advance it one more time. And now at this point, whatever note was there, that's the only note that you lost. I think what I had there was an A sharp, I'm not sure, but at least now if you keep advancing this up to step 16, and now save it, now the information that was from 7 to 16 is still there.